Hey guys, so today I'm in my hometown. It's New Year's Day. I hope that you guys start out the year with a bunch of raw foods. But anyway, I am glad that I finally got my mom to do a video with me to sit down and just talk. She's been a vegan for 4 years, very high raw, I don't know, like 90% raw. And it's changed her life just like it's changed my life. So I want to ask you some questions, Mama. And I want to ask you, how has your life changed from your whole life of not eating vegan, eating crazy standard American diet food like I used to, as opposed to now? You've been vegan for 4 years. How is your life different?
Well, first of all, I'm much freer. Because I'm no longer thinking about foods that I can't have. Because when you give up the meat and the dairy, it just eliminates so much. Because when you first start, I saw a movie called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
I showed it to her.
And she showed it to me. And at the time, I was participating in Weight Watchers because I wanted to make myself better.
And can I say something about Weight Watchers?
Sure.
Not trying to dog on the company, but it is all about restriction, calorie control. Meanwhile, you're still eating the same toxic food. Mm-hmm. And not only that, but they peddle you a bunch of processed food, like 100-calorie snack pack. Mm-hmm. And it's totally toxic.
It's about portion control.
Crazy.
Which I enjoyed all the meetings, and I enjoyed, just continue to learning to say to myself, well, you don't need that chocolate sundae or whatever it was you were eating. And so then I saw Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and it was about the green juice. And so we went out and got a juicer and started juicing, and it just all of a sudden gave me something to give my body that, was healthy, instead of just steaming some broccoli with a piece of chicken or something.
Oh, I have a good question.
Okay.
What was your first reaction when I told you that I was raw? That I didn't want to cook my food, that I didn't want to eat animals? I remember we were at a restaurant.
No, actually, we were in, I know where we were, but that doesn't matter.
Where were we?
We were in your bedroom.
Oh,
and
I
you
don't
were on
remember.
your bed, and you told me that you didn't want to cook broccoli or something, and I was like, oh, Victoria, you can steam some broccoli and have a piece of chicken, bake a piece of chicken.
Yeah, people don't get it. People think that you're a total alien.
And so, and again, for those who are just starting, or even if this is the first time you hear this, I would prefer you eat steamed broccoli and a piece of chicken over, something else that's bad for you. But there is a better way. And for me, it was to eliminate the meat 100% because of the reasons why.
So let's talk about that.
discovered.
Let's talk about that. Why don't we want to eat meat? In your opinion, I clamor on about this all the time, but I want to hear it from you. Why not eat meat?
Why do I not eat meat? Because it's filthy, number one. For me, I'm a clean freak. And
Like mother, like daughter.
it's bloody. It's filthy. Our bodies are not designed for it, which I finally educated myself. Our bodies are designed for the greens and fruit. We're frugivores. And so when you start thinking about that you realize, that it's not good for you. And then through further study, I realized that it's very toxic for the body. Mm-hmm. It's very hard on your digestion.
Very acidic.
It's very acidic. How do we say it? It causes disease.
What about protein?
Okay, that's another thing. Builders think that you're supposed to eat your protein. You're supposed to eat your protein. The pyramid is based on the protein, which is all a myth because we get our protein from the greens.
You get protein from fruit. The whole protein thing in this society really has me scratching my head because we've got so many people with chronic diseases, but yet we got people so concerned and obsessed over protein, which makes your body so acidic. It really hurts the kidneys. It really stresses the bowels. And it might work for you short term, but long term, it ruins your body. You know, we all need protein, but anytime you eat, you're going to get protein.
And I admit, during my transition, because I have a husband that eats meat, although he's stopped eating red meat, and we'll eat fish every now and then, but for me, it's all the same. It's a living creature. And I want to feed. I don't eat anything with eyes. I want to feed myself living plants. I've never had more energy.
Yes, let's talk about that.
And then I immediately dropped weight, even more weight. But then I went a step further. I stopped eating the grains. I really became raw. It's all about feeding yourself the fresh foods from the living earth, feeding your living cells the fresh food. And
I can't imagine doing anything else.
And then again, you know, when you don't eat the animal or the dairy, egg is in chocolate, egg is in pasta.
Don't you just feel light?
Yes.
And fresh?
Light.
Like
Absolutely.
You don't have 5 20-pound bricks in your belly, you
Yes,
know?
and this year for 2016, I want to be even purer. It's all about being pure.
Yes.
And
we want to get better and better and better each day. We don't want to stay stagnant. We want to get better.
Well, I love my fresh salads, absolutely, and my carrot patties and all the stuff I love. But the fruit is even more absorbable and digestible, and I want to keep trying to eat more fruit.
What do you think
also.
about conventional versus organic?
Well, of course, they wear a mask to spray the conventional.
Isn't that crazy?
And we're now educated that the organic is fresh, the soil is fresher, and I don't have all the poisons. And so, yeah. And people say, well, it's more expensive. Well, it's a little bit more expensive because it's harder to get. But,
well, the demand for it isn't as much.
But trust me,
90% of the population, maybe less than that, but 85-90% eats conventional, and they don't even know what organic is. So once people start buying more, then the cost will go down.
I live in a small town, and so I'm trying to get a natural grocer in my town. My husband works in a city, so we drive to the city, so I'm able to get they have a Whole Foods in the city
where I live,
so I'm able to get fresher food. And I use an ice chest, and
parents make it a priority. They drive every week to where I live, Oklahoma City, and they go to Whole Foods and they get their organic produce. They load the ice chest in the trunk, and then they drive back to where they live. And you got to make it a priority, or else you'll go and eat a Snickers when you get hungry. You have to
want it.
Pre-plan. You have to
want it.
Yeah.
And people say I can't do it. Well, then you don't want it. You have to want it, and I want it. And I've never been happier.
It's a beautiful lifestyle.
It's so freeing because I don't worry about other foods. I never dreamed that I would stop eating pizza. I even stopped drinking coffee.
Me too.
Because there's no time for coffee. I want the green drink. I want a smoothie. I want a piece of fruit. I don't have time for the black, stain your teeth, acid coffee. But I'm not judging anyone. I mean, everybody can do whatever they want.
To be judgment-free.
Well, the healthier you get, the more aware you get of what everybody else is doing. Like when you go to the grocery store and you see all these carts full of Cokes and
it's sad.
Pizza and just all kinds of stuff.
But a lot of people they're not aware.
And then of course the bakery with all the dye that we feed our children the first year of their birthday, we have a cupcake. And it's pure poison, and it clogs your body up. It's bad.
We could talk for hours. But
we could talk for hours.
Do you have any questions? No, the summary of this is that we've seen nothing but benefits. Have you had any negative things happen from going vegan?
Oh my gosh, no. And
exactly.
It's never too late to start.
No.
I'm in my 50s, I had you in my early 30s.
And I'm going to be 25.
And I tried to raise my children healthy. I thought I was raising them healthy.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh,
No.
they're so much healthier.
Yes.
And do you have any questions?
If you guys have any questions for my mom or me, leave it in the comments below. But I wanted to do a video with her and
Thanks,
document
Victoria.
this because this lifestyle is amazing, and it's just as amazing for you as it is for me, as it is for my brother. I need to get my brother on a video too. He's vegan. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Mom.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, and we will see you later. Bye.